Thank you. 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 Hello, Wheaton graduates. And Tom and Brian. For those of you who still doubt that Carl King II is the greatest fantasy mind of all time, for those of you who still wonder if his tenacious drive for success and victory still exists, who still questions whether or not fantasy football is largely based on pure luck rather than skill and flawless execution, well, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that started on a brisk night in August in the home of one of the biggest VAs we have ever known, while Mexicans were sleeping and Vandervorsts were carrying the burden of sinful nights of premarital shame. It's the answer spoken by the steals of Rashard Mendenhall in the second round and the fantasy MVP Tom Brady in the third round, while the likes of Cedric Benson and Sean Green went drafted. It's the answer that led Tom Loretto to write these words 7 long weeks ago. Look for this team to run the table for the rest of the season, and mark my words, we'll bring his 4th fantasy football championship home. No bias here, trust me. And those words have stood true as if Tom was a prophet, and it is him who gets the last laugh, while you must swallow all the hate and cynicism you have spewed out of spite and envy. It has been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what I did this week, this month, and this season, the championship has come back home to the King camp. A bit earlier this evening, I got a gracious text from Trevor Kai-High. Trevor fought valiantly throughout this season, ending it with the most unforgettable run to the championship. He has endured injuries to his team that most of us can't even imagine. We are better off for having Magoo as part of our league, and I congratulate him for all he has achieved, and I look forward to competing against him in years to come. I want to thank members of the King camp, specifically Andrew Hull, who carried this league through long, arduous weeks. While most of us were MIA, it was him who week after week sat at his laptop, sacrificing his time while pouring out his creativity to entertain us. My friend, your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and because of you, this league was worth being a part of, and because of you, this league was still worth winning. I also would like to thank someone who would usually not be thought of in a conversation about fantasy football, my best friend, someone who supported me many a Sunday. While others had wives and girlfriends who conjured up nothing but attitudes and dismay because of their significant others' fantasy football love, mine still would smile when I smiled and frown when I would lose. Jacqueline Davies, this victory is for you too. To my senior chief, Tommy Loretto, the unsung hero of this league, who posted and stirred up controversy as well as conversation when there was none. You have helped keep this league great because without conflict, there is no progress. Your courage to make trades when everyone else watched from the sidelines is a reminder to us all of the stuff you are really made of. I thank you for your loyalty and your willingness to share in my vision for this league. But I will never forget who this victory really belongs to. It belongs to you, the people. I was never the most likely candidate for this victory. This season had the likes of Ramos and Andrew, amongst others, but it began with my draft, and then trades with the likes of Tom and Tyler, and with waiver moves that were in line with the strategies made famous by Jonathan Van Norman. With the courage of our commissioner to lead us into an era of $50 buy-ins for months of entertainment, this victory is for you. For those of you who still struggle with the fact that I have won this league again, for the 4th time in 6 years, I will be your champion too. But this victory alone is not the end. It is the beginning. The beginning of another off-season and another opportunity for you to come and take your shot at the throne. The beginning of the off-season that will prepare you for your potential championship run. The beginning of the defense of my newly acquired title. And the beginning of my attempt at a second three-peat. So I say to you men, thank you for a year of great satisfaction. Thank you for the new chapter we have written and the memories we have forged in our friendship this year. The year of Andrew's Arian Foster. The year of Tyler's epic failure. The year of Ramos' return to relevance. The year of Tommy's Michael Vick. The year Joel traded for half of Tommy's team. The year J-Van didn't make a trade at all. The year Brian guaranteed he would make the playoffs and beat the #1 seed as the 8th seed, and then did it. The year Trevor made an unexpected run to the title game. The year of Derek Sweating. And finally, the year of my 4th fantasy football championship. Thank you again, and may God bless our friendship forever. Good night, and thank you.